Go, Garrus Fighter! Yeah, nice. Welcome back!
That actually reminds me when you did that little Go Garrus Fighter. Maya really wants to play a Power Rangers tabletop RPG.
Is there such a thing?
I don't think so, but if there is, I would totally play it.
Oh man. I hope that movie is good.
No,
it probably won't be.
It won't. It's taking itself way too seriously.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's
clearly trying to make
gross.
Power Rangers serious when Power Rangers is cheesy as hell.
Right. It's like,
when
did it turn into this thing that was supposed to be like, we're Power Rangers and we're taking it seriously now?
I feel like they're trying to make it like palatable to everyone when it's like
not gonna
you
work.
shouldn't do it that way.
It has a niche audience. Like, get over it.
That's like the same thing. We talked about this before, but like with video game movies, it's like the same thing. They try and make it accessible to everyone, which in itself isn't like a terrible thing, but you lose when you do it.
You lose
that you
your
cut
main
out
audience.
Yeah, with
you
the
cut
game,
out
you
your
lose
main
your
audience. For the sweet pocket money of Joe every day or whatever.
Proving that the budget does not make a good video game movie last year of 2016.
It's frustrating. So yeah, I hope it's good. It doesn't look good, but you know what it looks like? It looks like that last Fantastic Four movie. That's what it looks like to me.
Oh, super dark. When
Yeah. The like essentially that guy just trying to like, I'm assuming being paid to like make Chronicle again, but make it as Fantastic Four. It's kind of what it looked like.
It does look a lot like Chronicle.
It's the same director, I believe.
Oh, it's that guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. If that movie, I've had this discussion a lot with people at work, and then a lot of times someone brings up, it's like, well, it kind of looks like they might be taking almost a Pacific Rim route with it. I'm like, well, let me tell you something. I'm a huge fan of Pacific Rim.
Yeah, Pacific Rim's
but I don't,
the bomb.
Yeah, I really like that movie. But I don't know how I feel about my Power Ranger being a Pacific Rim.
Yeah,
that would make the droid. That would make the Megazord really weird.
Yeah.
Have there been like any Zord stuff in the trailers yet? I don't remember. I don't even remember them being in the suits that much.
I think so.
I don't think I've even seen them in the suits.
I'm pretty sure they already have the like
suits
action
look ugly,
figures
though.
for the Zords.
I do not like the suits. They're trying to do like some kind of bioorganic thing, maybe.
Yeah, which actually does kind of make sense.
Yeah, true.
But it does like it
just
looks weird.
Yeah, it looks gross.
I don't know.
They're all rocky and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if like maybe you'll like if you see the movie, maybe be like, oh well, in the movie with the whole setting and like the way that it was shot, maybe it looks better than just like looking at it. But I haven't seen the suit, so I can't say. But I know like I remember when they showed the DC cinema universe, not the TV one, Flash. People were like, what's up with his suit? And I was like, no, this makes sense. This makes complete sense. His suit would be like that because it's like metal-ish, and like the Speed Force reacts with metal, so it's like, okay, I can see how he'd be using his suit to his advantage like that.
Sure.
Instead of just completely, just being like, just the powers. Like, no, my suit can do something too, maybe.
No one is here. Please ignore the balding man behind the rock. You fools! You listen to me! Haha! Now you no longer exist.
I don't think he's balding. I think he just keeps it short.
Well, yes, but the hairline is receding regardless. Let's be honest here, folks.
Aren't all our hairlines always receding?
True.
Yeah.
I suppose so. What do you think? Think I could rock the... Yeah? Sweet. I'm going to do it
I think you should go through with it tonight.
All right, yep. I'll do it.
What do you think you could rock?
I'm going to take a picture of it.
I need to hear what this is.
Oh, no, you don't. You just have to see now.
Yeah, oh man.
Yeah. I'll take
Damn,
pictures.
this is why you don't blindly agree to things.
Oh,
put it at the end
yes,
of the video.
I absolutely do.
What's the worst thing you've ever blindly agreed to?
Well, seeing as how
I can tell you one of mine.
I don't blindly agree to things, so nothing.
Yeah? Okay, well that's good. You have lived a nice life.
A cautious life.
On that front. How many of these do I need? Son of a beach! Oh, we're good.
I really have to think about that because almost all of my decisions are blindly agree. Like I just blindly agree with a lot of things in life. So I'm trying to think of like the worst. I guess like living maybe.
Oh wow!
Like I didn't really even get to agree to that one.
Well, you know what?
It just
you don't get
happens.
to complain because no one did.
True.
Good point. Kill it.
This guy, Dan, he's defenseless. He didn't choose to be born.
Kill it.
And I don't get the choice to kill him.
Oh. Damn it.
He chose that. And that's what counts.
The dumbest thing I've blindly agreed to.
For me, it was, I went on a blind date, freshman homecoming. That was fucking awful. Because it was that awkward, you know...
Did you have an awkward freshman homecoming? Because I did too.
Oh, yeah.
And there's photographic evidence of it, and it really makes me cringe.
Oh, man.
It's on Facebook. Good time.
Yeah, I was with a friend of mine at the time. He was going out with some girl, and he's like, hey, she doesn't go to this school. Would you mind, like, going with her friend who's going with? And I was like, okay, sure, why not? Now I have several reasons why not. I can think of now, but at the time I was like, you know what? This is high school. This is like the thing, you know, you have to do. Not true at all, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going through the story here.
I think it was like, you know, if you don't, you know, take every opportunity of life that you get.
Well, that too. But it was like, I was in that mentality where it was like, if I don't go to any of these, then I'm just a fucking loser. Like, what am I doing? So I did that, and I just did not connect with this girl at all. You know, I'm awkward enough already, so starting a conversation in that regard was pretty difficult. But then it got worse because during the like actual dance or whatever, you know, you're in high school. It's like, well, I have to dance, right? So you try to do like fucking grinding or whatever, and it's like, oh no, this is not going to work at all. Why did I think this was a good idea? I never want to do this ever again. So yeah, that was probably that. I did find out later that the girl was into black guys, so
nice.
It wasn't my lack of charm that was the wrong here.
Maybe.
No, it was. It totally was. But nonetheless, that's probably the worst thing I've blindly agreed to do.
I mean,
grinding in high school.
I don't know.
Gross.
Yeah, a lot of my freshman homecoming was very awkward, and then all the rest of them were very regular, not a big deal. And then prom was a lot of fun. But my first ever homecoming, freshman year, I asked this one girl. I asked her in a stupid way, and it was dumb, and I don't want to talk about it because that was embarrassing. And then the whole time, I left a spacious room for Jesus. Even in the photos where you're supposed to be next to the girl.
Wait, so this is the worst decision you've agreed to blindly?
No, this is just my bad experience with homecoming freshman year.
Well, you still gotta answer that question.
Yeah,
so.
well, but I will say a lot of my firsts did happen with, like, senior class girls, which was nice. That's, like, the best thing that happened to me in high school, is the fact that my first kiss was with a senior, and the first person I grinded with was a senior. And they were both very attractive, and it boosted my confidence and also brought me out of my shell of going to private school. So
yeah, see, that's good then. Glad you got something.
Oh man, let me tell you,
fucking just thinking back on it is gross though.
Yeah.
Like this, just like that type of dance move as like a fucking high schooler. Ugh, disgusting. I already touched this, right? All right.
Yeah.
That's like
I've touched everything.
You like keep touching.
That's the third time you've activated that.
Touching it while telling your story.
I'm really into this conversation, I guess.
The blindly
which is weird
accepting
'cause I'm
things.
playing pretty well.
I think I blindly accept things all the time, but I simply get out of them. It's so easy to get out of something that you blindly accept. Yes, absolutely I do. Oh, tonight you mean? Oh, I thought you meant. Oh, well, no, I can't do that tonight. I'm hanging out with someone I already made plans with. But if only it wasn't tonight.
If only it wasn't this. Yeah.
I mean, that's
boy.
if once I figure out what something is, maybe. Oh God, this is honestly the toughest question because it's just all of my decisions are oversaturated by blindly just.
I love that
things.
for you. It's like the toughest, and then for me, it's like the easiest because I don't do it. So it's just like I don't have one.
I guess let me try and narrow it down.
Okay.
Someone came up to you and was like, "Dan,
already tough.
I need you to do this for me."
Yep, I'll do it. Absolutely.
Okay. What was like the hardest one of that?
No, that's what I was talking about. I do that all the time.
That's just what he does.
I just do it. That's my life, and look, I'm still alive.
Well done.
Oh man. Cause like I don't know, when you work a lot too, you just kind of learn to say yes to a lot of people. Like, hey, can you do this for me? Yeah, sure. But what was it again? I mean,
yeah. Wait, what am I doing?
Like sometimes at work, a manager will come up to me and just be like, hey, I need you to come with me and do something for me. I'm like, okay, cool. And then like I go and I clean up like old lady shit. It's not the worst thing I finally agreed to. It definitely has to be worse than that, but it's, you know, it's not bad. Like you just kind of do it and you get over it, and you're like, well, I can knock this off my bucket list. Clean up
Bucket list.
old lady diarrhea.
Oh man.
Off of a movie theater floor.
I have a story pertaining to that I'm not willing to share. I
Thank
think
you.
on this.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is shit was involved, but
Oh yeah.
So
not,
basically,
yeah,
people poop all the time
that's
at
probably my
theaters.
worst work story. Honestly.
so basically, what we've learned is Dan has done it so much that the question is invalid.
I see.
I think my whole life was just blindly like that.
See, so the question is invalid. He's done it too many times.
Well, let me hit you with this, Dan.
I think it turned out pretty
Did
good.
you ever have any choice at all,
Oh yeah.
or
Wait, are you saying that free will is a lie?
I'm not saying. I'm just asking if
Well,
maybe
if everything's
for you to-
predetermined, what's the point of free will?
Here's
Yeah.
the thing, right? I'm asking
Exactly.
you. If I told you that you had no choice in anything, would you just blindly accept it?
No.
No.
Yeah, right. I don't think anyone
That's
would,
the weird,
honestly.
confusing thing with Christianity, where they're like, God has it all planned out, and then they're like, but you have free will. It's like,
Oh, good.
do we?
There we go. Got that guy. Yeah, you know, are your choices not really choices, or is it just like a string of programmed events based on, you know, things that happen to
there's
you?
this really interesting, like one of my favorite things people do with like time
gosh,
travel
how many
stories and
guys
stuff like
are there?
that is like someone will go back in time and fix something, and then someone else in time's like, time doesn't care. Time will make that shit happen anyways.
Yeah.
So like
The Terminator 3 route.
or just like, I killed baby Hitler. A poor defenseless baby was murdered in its crib in the newspaper all over Germany. And then now a different man rises to power and causes the Holocaust again.
The events, not the people,
events.
are set in stone.
Right.
I see.
Interesting.
That's a lot of time travel stuff does that sometimes. And I'm like,
Yeah, JoJo's
Like-
Bizarre Adventure does that.
Yeah.
Sort of.
See?
Kind of. Not
That
really,
is
but sort of.
the
Right.
entirety of Steins Gate.
There we go. Oh,
There you
man.
go.
I can't wait to watch that.
I own it if you want to.
Oh, man. You
It's
own an anime? That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, that's right,
I never buy anime anymore. I just stream it all.
I own quite a.
It's just like manga to me. I can't justify buying it. It's just like I just have a thing where I can watch it for free. I'd rather do it that way. If there was like a big ass manga service, it was like read all this for like $5 a month or whatever, I'd be in.
Oh man, I have to get through that boring manga. You reminded me. This manga called Zodiac PI.
Zodiac.
I heard of
PI.
Zodiac.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
thought it was like they were in high school. No, they're in middle school. And this kid comes back from America and he has like a college degree in criminal science. And I'm like, how do you have that? You're 13. Get out of here.
Yes. I call them
And
the
then
Naoto.
And then he solved a crime that could have easily been solved by pretty much anybody.
Oh, really?
Where he was like, they just had one shoe. And I was like, no shit. Like, obviously, there's only one shoe print.
I don't want the context. I just want the solution. They only had one shoe.
Yep, I don't want to know what it was.
Yeah,
either.
it's like excellent.
I don't even
love that
remember what
that's
the
the
crime
end.
was. That's all I remember from it. Was like
The
it
one
was some
shoe.
big reveal that they hopped on one foot because they only had one shoe.
Wow.
I was like, Yeah, the cop should have known that.
I keep going into these like drug trip visions. I don't know what's going on.
Is it the flashbang? Somebody must have like a flashbang.
Oh, maybe Kasumi's using it. I didn't tell her to do that.
I think it might be the Geth Prime has something like it.
Gethmamis Prime.
Yeah.
Oh, no, look, he's dead again. I wonder if he'll come back in the next movie.
Probably.
Or during the movie.
Probably.
Or before it, or after it.
Probably.
Does he ever die? I don't know.
Yes, but he always comes back.
Oh, that's
the thing you have to take into account.
He's Robot Jesus.
Oh. Well, I can't just accept
Yeah, like how
that.
Superman is alien super Jesus.
Yeah.
Man, everybody's Jesus. It's like Jesus isn't even special
man,
anymore.
and-
Yeah, that's why they have the Jesus character as like basically a trope,
Yeah.
and it's really boring.
Yeah, quote Derek, Jesus is boring. So,
Jesus, but the Jesus trope character is boring. Jesus is actually kind of crazy.
And I got my loot crate this month finally. It was delayed because of the inauguration, so all this mail and stuff I ordered was delayed. But I finally got it, and the theme was Origins, and they reprinted the action comic that first had the first appearance of Superman.
Whoa, action
Oh,
comic.
wow.
And it was
or
like
whatever.
yeah, and it was
That seems like kind of a bad idea.
DC was like, this is official like reprint of the comic, exclusive to Loot Crate.
Oh wow.
And I looked at the cover. I haven't read it yet, but I was like, I can see the appeal of Superman a long time ago, because like the way that they drew him, the way that like they show people reacting. Like if I had picked up the comic in that time and I saw on the cover a man lifting up a car with one arm to save someone, I'd be like, whoa, that's crazy. But now, I mean, we got shit like this, so I mean, who cares, right?
Yeah, he's less special.
Well, it's the change of times.
Right.
They wanted a person who was in essence perfect, quote unquote, to be like, here's a symbol of like a good person. And so that's Superman, and then you have, I guess, why he's not so popular today is because people don't really like that now.
They like damaged characters, like people
Right,
like
which is why Batman and Wolverine are so popular.
Yeah.
It's because they're like, we like that anti-hero, like broken person.
It's a little easier to empathize with, or what would be the word? Put yourself in their shoes. Maybe?
Yes, it's like associate yourself with.
Yeah,
basically.
it's like, well, I have problems too, and this guy has
Right.
problems, and he's doing all right, kicking ass, and every now and again, maybe eating a cheeseburger on a beer on a beach.
I bet Superman
like that.
does those things. It's just that he might just not get indigestion.
Yeah, and he probably made the beach and the burgers, and maybe he like
Probably.
farted and just grilled them all.
Oh man.
I will say it is very like, you know, Superman gets like blown up by a nuke a lot. Like when people are about to nuke each other in like the series, he's just like, let me take that into space for you, and then like he gets blown up with it, and he always looks so gross. But then he regenerates. But like, let me tell you how gross he looks. He looks uglier than a zombie. I'm just like, someone just please put him down. Please put another nuke up there.
Yo.
Just another nuke. We need it. You're just gonna let it happen?
Let it happen.
You were just gonna let that happen? Now he's probably gonna die.
We've got company.
He told me that I wasn't. He told me he wanted to do this. I'm gonna respect his wishes.
Okay. Fine.
Normally,
Yeah,
I do stop him. But this time around, well, I'm gonna let him make the choice.
Cool stuff.
And next time in the arcade, this is, I think, the last part of this.
This is the last part.
And this part is fucking difficult.
yeah, this is the part I hate.
This is because that Colossus is a bastard and a half.
Yep.
I would even go so far as to say a rat bastard.
I would have gone so far to say he's two bastards.
Oh shit, that's a lot of bastards.
And next time we might see Kevin.